What up, everyone? What up, everyone? What up, everyone? Your friendly neighborhood, your friendly neighborhood Pond King. All right, so some of my favorite moments from 2020, project number 1, right when we get started, I'm just so excited to get building again. Building season, it's my favorite. I absolutely love new construction. And project number 1, I just got super excited to just take someone new, Mark, and introduce them to what the aquascape lifestyle is and what this career is. That was a really fun moment for me. And we're here! Super happy to be part of the certified aquascape contractor team. We're locked in. I'm locked out. You're locked in.
I'm locked in. You're locked out.
I'm locked out. He's locked in. Oh no! Say hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hi.
I'm not as thin as I once was, which I never really was thin. And we got Parker the Pond Prince here.
I can work anytime.
You really want to transfer your weight from one to the other, and if you can get a lot of weight on there, it's probably better. Here, come here for a second. There. So if you can just kind of shift your weight back and forth, look at this little dance. I'm really pumped. We just got our new machine, so we got our second machine that's running in the background. Probably can't hear it. That's how quiet it is. Isn't that nice? So I'm gonna go throw on the headphones. We're gonna hop in there, and we're gonna get down and start looking at what we got to build with. All right, guys? Project number 4, that's when we started with the E20. That was our first project to get the E20 delivered and start working with the E20. Might have made that a little too tight. The new machine's right there, but look at that boulder. The wheels filled with liquid in this thing, moving it. Definitely need to be drinking more. That should be almost empty at this time in the day. You end up looking like Parker. Parker, hold up your hands. No gloves all day, right?
Yeah.
Like a man. Check out behind me. It's like the secret pile. Exciting. They've been throwing away anything that anyone in their right mind wouldn't want, but I'm not exactly in my right mind. Well, I am, because I'm a lefty, so I am in my right. Anyway, that's the crazy guy pile. No one in their right mind wants those boulders. I thought of you instantly. So some favorite moments on Project 6, we called it Horseshoe Pond because we kept finding horseshoes.
That's what we were looking for.
Another one.
Prior to the horseshoe shape.
This is when they drove on there.
One of the things we did is, and we were so excited because we kept leading them over here, over there. Well, we must have buried it so deep that his metal detector didn't find it. And all of a sudden you see me just get all frustrated because he can't find the horseshoe, it's not coming out. We can't find it, and I know it's there, so I grab a shovel and I just grab that horseshoe. But it was such a fun moment because, you know, we were just trying to have fun with them, and it totally backfired, which happens a lot.
Enough fun for one day. What is your problem? There's lots of problems I have.
2 days ago we got here, and she said, I found one for you guys. And we're like, she goes, should we bury it for Justin? And then we actually used the machine, and there's something buried.
Yeah, it's right
There's
here.
a horseshoe like a foot down.
We keep directing you to it, and we can't find it.
And we can't find it.
You were supposed to find out about it on the vlog.
Were you in on this, Mark?
We weren't going to tell you till the vlog aired.
There you go.
There it is. Finally.
What is happening? What is happening? I looked up and he's just
Oh, I didn't know you saw that.
oh my gosh, flash dancing in the rain here.
Happy birthday, Justin!
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Everyone does his voice. I do. Get in the chopper now. Do it. Go.
Hello and welcome to Movie Phone. Brought to you by Pond King Water Gardens. Works of art, 1 yard at a time.
That wasn't him peeing. That was.
Okay.
Checking the tire pressure.
Project 8 was just a fun project. So the irrigation line was right on the corner, and I was talking to the camera, and all of a sudden I heard what sounded like a dog peeing, and I'm like, what? Is he really peeing in the hole? There's no way. That would never happen. It's never happened before. So I don't know why that even came to my mind. And I look over, and sure enough, yeah, he cut the irrigation line, and the water that was in there was just draining. But I was like, man, why would I even think that? Justin wouldn't do that. But that was what came to my mind, and I asked, are you peeing? But no, he wasn't.
Would anybody mind grabbing me the right side of this? I grab it.
So we'll talk more in a second. And we're back! After being so rudely interrupted. It wasn't that rude. He needed help and we're a team. One of my favorite moments at Project 9 was catching our clients' reaction on camera and just how happy they were. And then returning Project 9 with Parker, she was just a grandma. She's just fantastic. She grabs them and keeps them playing, and she has them do stuff. Project 9 means a lot to me because that's when we found out that Erica had breast cancer and that we had another huge challenge to conquer. One of the biggest challenges of our life kind of came up at this one. My wife was diagnosed with breast cancer at this project, and the team really stepped up to help. Justin has been just tremendous since. And we never know whether or not to tell our audience about that stuff. Because we really would like to have subscribers and stuff based on our merits and what we do, and not because of sympathy. But man, my wife is just a strong person, and she's conquering this disease, and she's really doing well. So when she was on this, we had a lot of appointments, and the project, the guys did really well, and I'm really proud of them. I really love my career because we're our own business, and family should always come first, and you should never feel like you're ever going to lose your job because you have to go to your family. And that's what was so great about this. Our clients were completely understanding. Even now they're asking how Erica's doing. And she's not doing that great this week. She just had her 4th treatment of 6, and this one's really, really kicking her butt. So I'm doing everything I can to help with the kids and help her, encourage her to drink water, let her know she's still beautiful. She's got striking blue eyes. Even without hair, I'm just in love with my wife. And then I still find her completely beautiful. And it's her personality, it's her strength, it's her courage. I'm very lucky to have that woman as my wife. So we're a year past that, and gosh, it's feeling so blessed and grateful. She's in full remission right now, and her doctor thinks that there's a really good chance that she's going to be cured, which means 0 cancer, and that she is fully cured of it. One of the other things I absolutely love is that I get to be a family man. I get to have my kids come and join me and come to our job sites. You'll get to see the Pond Prince and the Pond Princess on our job sites often. Project number 10 was a really fun one. I had some great moments on that one. Justin and I had a long conversation because it was a nice car trip up there to do our first consultation. On our way up there, we practiced one of the things that Aquascape taught us, that Brian Helfrich practices, and he looks in the mirror, takes off his glasses and looks in the mirror and says, "I'm great. I am great." And you know what? We try to do that every now and then, and we were trying to do it on the way there and started laughing. I am inevitable.
I am inevitable.
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great.
I am great. I'm worthy. I am a decent salesman.
I'm above average.
I lost. Today's the first day of spring.
It's right on track.
We should get some ice cream. How deep's the basin need to be?
Hey, 22.2.
How deep?
22.2.
I don't know why we don't get 22.2. We keep saying 22.2, but no one wants to hear. 22.2.
All right, Justin.
I may not know much about golf, Tucker, but I know how to hold the bat.
Just let me know when he's ready. So I'll stop talking. He's ready. He's ready. Oh.
Move. Then this dude back here.
Pond King.
Also known as Protector of the Oceans, the Aquaman. I hear you can talk to fish.
My turn.
You're still the one. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. Yeah.
And then let's see, we go to Project 11, which is our huge fountainscape. That one turned out really well. One of my favorite parts of that moment was our dance party when we were getting down, having fun, because that's what we do. We like to have a lot of fun. We're all just a bunch of actors, you know. Tom Cruise is just waiting.
You complete me.
Oh gosh, I love it. Justin goes on into the old guy rant. Them kids and them computers these days. I love it because he's got this old man mentality, even though he's not an old man. And sometimes he's talking about the youth. It's pretty fun to listen.
There's not many young kids out there that like to carry plywood, it seems. With all their darn computers.
What the darn computers? We did golf day. Golf day was just a fun episode to throw in there because we like to enjoy our life and we're just trying to show gratitude for how much we enjoy our lives. And one of the fun things on golf day was Justin leaving a voicemail and just kind of went rambling. And then all of a sudden the voicemail interrupts him. You have reached the end of your recording time.
My phone number, if you want to call me back when you get a moment, is 612-247-2981. Happy to talk to you about your pond.
My name's Justin with Pond King Water Garden. You had called us about your...
I gotta redo it all.
Justin with Pond King Water Garden.
But I will call you back. Thanks, Tom. Bye.
You made it. Don't walk away. He's just kind of getting it all in there.
Did you record that?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be good stuff.
That was pretty fun. It's awesome though because that voicemail ended up leading to project number 21, and it ended up being a great sale for us, and just really fantastic people to work with. And I love the way 21 turned out too. So even though it was a little goofy of a voicemail he left, it was effective because it was genuine Justin, you know. And I think that's one of the things we really strive for is just being genuine and real. All right, we're here for the scramble.
Magic.
I had to go home and change because I splashed a bunch of water on it. I don't think he knows we're recording. Project number 12 was the bubbling rock that the guys did without me. And one of the things I really like about Project 12 is I think Justin's really good at engaging the viewer and saying, hey, you've been watching us, why don't you come with and I'll show you what we're doing. I think Justin does a really good job of taking the camera and rolling with it. All right, so then we move on to Project 13. That whole project was kind of like one of those ones that was favorite to me. Every time you saw Sherry, she was, what do you call her, Island Girl?
Island Girl, yeah.
Yeah, she was just always wearing flair and bright and happy and just big old smile. I only met her a few times, but every time I saw her, she made me smile. Dave joins us and you get classic Dave, classic dad jokes, showing and shaking his booty to the camera. Then we talk about how the water features are expandable and I'm like, check it out, expandable, like putting a mushroom in. And it goes over Justin's face. Say hi, Justin and Dave.
Hi, Justin and Dave!
Oh my God, it happened naturally.
100% cotton.
100%, why 100%?
It's because it soaks up the moisture, keeps the moisture on your body. This one will stay completely dry. Spots underneath your arms when they lift them up and stuff, like when they golf in Florida.
You know, everyone's connecting the dots right now.
I'm gonna wear a...
What do you got? What do you got?
It was just a cubby cookie.
Do you have any fat on your body? Okie dokie. That just brought us over 100,000 subscribers. We're viral.
Actually, there's no fat on that either.
The silver fox! Look at those forearms, Popeye. Oh, and he flexes.
All right, back to the station.
And there's that moment Justin talks about, that proud moment.
You'll see a common look on a man's face after he fixes something.
Then we move on to Project 14. Justin's a man of many nicknames. Squid, Hoosty, now we call him the Wizard. He was the Wonder. Oh gosh, Nation, Sean. There's so many different nicknames that Justin has. And apparently Tugboat is one of them. So we got Justin Tugboat Weist here. And we found that out on Project 14 when we were doing that one. And, and Mark just, good old Tugboat. He's on board. Are you the conductor?
Yeah, I make my own nicknames. Ask Nick where Nick the Pond King came from.
Tugboat. That's what they call me. Tugboat.
Because of your size and strength, or
Probably.
who calls you Tugboat? Are you? Wasn't it Squid?
Once again, made up his own nickname. Old Tugboat, here he comes. New decade. It's a new week.
There's that one part in Project 14 when Justin's talking about smashing his finger between boulders while he's doing his fire ring at his house. And he goes, men can feel things too. And the way Mark looked at the camera.
It hurt. It hurt real bad.
Thank you for filming me while I'm in pain. Men can feel pain too. And then
Oh, what was that little sigh you did there, Mark? So you don't lock your keys in the car. Oh, and you're an hour away. Luckily, we're only 10 minutes away from the house. Wait, if you're filming, what?
Who's filming who?
Wait a second. Are you here for the Needham wedding? Were we double booked?
We're filming each other filming.
Each other.
One bite. Better than a grub.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, there's veins popping through his shirt. Oh no, that's wrinkles in his shirt.
You've had enough of me today. Back to Nick the Pond King.
Time to foam, baby.
Get to the chopper!
But you don't want to hit the camera because this stuff sticks on forever. But I'm gonna start filming. I really had a blast at the state fair. Even though a lot of people haven't watched that episode yet, it is still one of my favorite episodes because we get to eat all these foods and end the night on a perfect note where we get a Martha's sweet cookies. And I'm grateful for that day because Justin said, we're taking a half a day, we're going to the state fair. And if he hadn't done that, I probably wouldn't have gone to the state fair. I probably wouldn't have been able to have such an awesome day. Project 16, that's when we went to the state fair, but that's also when Mark hurt his back, and then we were lucky enough to say, hey Brad, are you happen to be available? We've got a lot of work ahead of us here, and we just need to make sure we can keep rolling while Mark's healing. Yeah. You were just talking about that today.
I thought of it. Now I'm hearing other people talk about it.
Another one that I really enjoyed on Project 16 was when Mark got involved and was explaining to us about how to start the pump, and then he goes to plug it in and someone had forgotten to hook up the check valve. And so Mark's explaining the check valve while he's kind of calling out somebody on the team who might not have hooked it up.
You know, the thing is, this is the action. This is where most of the work happens. The pump has to be connected to the tubing to feed everything else. So when that's not hooked up, you're not going to get any water flow. So
hook the pump up to the plumbing?
So it's important to hook the pump up to the plumbing when you're working here. And you're, you know, before you move on to the next job.
Who are you?
Please point to your finger. Everyone looks around kind of strange when things don't work correctly.
It was one of our team members.
It's okay.
One of our team members.
It's okay.
Mark's pissed.
It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna make sure it's done right here.
It's not that big of a deal, but it is.
And then he just said, I'm gonna make sure it's done right here. After he said that. So.
Oh boy.
And then it was so funny because the very next project, I'm like, all right, Mark, plug it on. Mark, you just plug it in. Did you turn the switch? Well, is the wire loose? Well, maybe flip the switch. It's plugged in. And he's like, Nick, I'm not an idiot. This is like Project 17, man.
So just drop the pump in there?
Did somebody just drop the pump in there without hooking it up?
Oh no, I was showing her how to unhook it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you show her how to hook it up too?
yeah, that's important.
She got the gist.
You know, the thing is, this is the action. This is where most of the work happens. The pump has to be connected to the tubing to feed everything else.
He's beside himself right now.
He plugged it in the other time.
That happened at that happened at Carrie's house too.
He gets quiet, doesn't he?
I don't know. Mark, are you mad right now?
Quiet?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Put all this stuff together, I took the pump out. I didn't put the pump back in. That's all I'm saying. I didn't put the pump back in. There's only one way to learn. Wondering if I flip the switch. He said it 3 times. He flipped the switch. He flipped the switch. Oh, here's some running, Nick. You flip the switch.
The pump's running now. Dancing around.
Bubbling around here. I'm like,
Blows the top off.
Geyser.
I just wasn't sure if he knew what he was doing. I was standing there for 30 seconds.
Yeah, Mark, yeah, make sure it's on there tight.
Same thing happened on 17 that happened on 16, that the check valve got loose. And so someone forgot to hook up the check valve again on 17, and that turned out to be some good stuff. That makes me laugh every time. What up, Brad? We got to get the manual king doing a manual today. So make sure to comment, subscribe, comment, and like.
And subscribe.
And turn on the notification. Bing! And subscribe. Bing! Oh, I got the...
Okay. See you in a bit. Bye.
What do you do? Oh, well, you get the idea. On to the next thing, right? All right. I'm like, why are you filming your... Oh.
Barrel that's empty?
Dude, don't just throw it. What are you doing?
Oh, Nick, was I supposed to pour it here? Where?
Yeah, no, keep it
Do
going.
you feel the love? You're like a Hollywood
I need
celebrity.
a shovel stat.
Hold on, here, I got a little dirt.
We're just getting older. Soon enough, it'll be too late to act.
Sponsored by Pond King Water Gardens. Living works of art, 1 yard at a time.